Molweni sanbonani hola who's it mocha kanjani everybody, it's your boy Londi back again with another video. You're probably asking, hey Londi, what's with the weird posting hours? It is currently 10 past 10 at night. It's 10 past 10 at night. There's a specific reason why I made this video, but I just need to quickly get something off of my chest right now, right? As I'm sitting here right now, I'm not just sitting here to make this video, but I'm actually staring at my screen and I'm watching a video render in DaVinci Resolve. So for those that don't understand what I mean like I'm watching a video, you know, like composite and basically, I don't know what other word to use aside from render now because I've been using DaVinci Resolve for over a year. So I'm watching a video render and it's not even mine at such ungodly hours. It's actually a video that I had to entirely re-edit from another podcast that I'm actually working with. So basically what happened was it was around the hours of 8:16 p.m. After having struggled to upload the video, the original video that was in 4K to YouTube, mainly because it took too long to upload. It took around about 2 days. Then we had to, he had to remove the video while it was still in processing because processing was taking too much. I had to take the video that I'd edited, I had to put it into compression, I had to drop it from 3 gigabytes down to 830 something megabytes, and then I sent it over to YouTube to be re-uploaded. Okay, upload finishes, honky dory. Now 8:16 p.m. this guy sends me a message and he tells me wrong guest. This is a mini rant before I get into the actual bones of the conversation that I actually had today. This guy tells me I put the wrong guest at the beginning of the episode. And when I say wrong guest, I mean the name of the guest. And I know you're probably asking yourself like, hi, Londi, how did you not know the name of the guest, man? Etc, etc, etc. Well, for starters, he only told me minimum information about the guest. I only knew that this is so-and-so from so-and-so media outlet and he's the founder of what and what. I did not get a background. I did not get the proper name and surname, etc, etc. And he had sent me the wrong name of a guest, right? And now here I am having to I had to re-edit the entire thing. And thank God for the fact that I did a preview in the video. So I didn't have to go and manually reselect and resync the audio. But thanks to the preview clips of the video that were already on DaVinci, I could take those clips and extend them into their full selves, but into their full form. Now I sound like Freezer. So, like into their full length, rather I say, right? And that saved me a lot of work, especially when it comes down to sound syncing and re-editing. But I had to change certain aspects of the video and I had to re-add other aspects into the video because it is a re-edit. But thankfully things took about an hour for the re-edit, but I'm still pissed. I am still pissed because that is time out of my day. Mind you, I don't even get paid yet. I'm helping homie grow his channel. And frankly, that's just something that I wanted to quickly rant about as to why I'm still up at this time. But I haven't been able to find enough time to be making any videos as of recently. But yeah, that's water under the bridge now, since I'm going to be figuring out how to create a content calendar specifically for YouTube. I need to make a content calendar specifically focusing on my YouTube and much less on my TikTok. TikTok will reward you for posting sporadically which way you go. And right now, as I'm currently sitting on 7,000 followers, I wouldn't mind that number going down. I wouldn't mind myself rebuilding those followers, even if it is in a different light. I really wouldn't mind that. So all in all, I'm pissed for the most part of me having to sit here and having to re-edit yonke lento. And I don't want to lie, I hate how I even got into this position in the first place, because my values don't even align with the content that is being produced by this podcast. So you know how much torture this is. It is yo, bro, do you know what it's like sitting there listening to the host having a conversation with a guest, and it just doesn't even align with a thing that you'd prefer to be speaking about? Like, when we're talking about the facets of content creation, I'm trying to talk about UGC, like the creator economy, like, and then we somehow shift into like investment, and we talk about like business, and we talk about like geopolitics, like, and we talk about like the deeper things in society, like, oh, the current state of masculinity, what does it mean to be an individual in your own community, in your own personal society? Those are the things that are that would be triggering like my brain. But didn't even yo. Not to mention, recording day is on a Sunday. Expects the video to be out on a Wednesday. So I shouldn't have any plans on Sundays. I shouldn't have any plans on Mondays, Tuesdays, and I must have the episode out on a Wednesday, which is not going to work at all. It's not going to work at all. I don't know why I'm transitioning into an Indian accent. But that's not going to work. I need a minimum of a full week from that Sunday. Like, come on, dude. It's once a week. Give me a full week. Why are we filming on a Sunday and uploading on midweek? Now I have to rearrange my life just to suit you. Yeah, guys. I don't want to lie. This is feeling more and more like a diary entry now, because I'm sick of this. Anyways, what was the crux, the pros, the little things that I wanted to speak on in this video. So recently being today, a nugget of wisdom that is dawning on me from me actually getting frustrated, right? I'm going to be speaking about my mother in this video, and the wisdom on which she has actually put upon me that I would like to share upon you. And in retelling that entire story, or that mini rant about the podcast that I'm currently working with, I truly believe that the podcast is going to be something great, especially there's plans right now going on, great plans. God, I sound like Donald Trump. Great plans going for it, and I'm sticking to it because I see that this thing has growth potential, right? I'm trying to look at everything going forward from an investment or business perspective, because that is the kind of mindset that us as young South Africans need to have going forward, especially young black South Africans, guys. The system was not built to serve us, so we must work against it. Yeah, bo. So what my mom had actually said to me not too long ago with regards to my emotional flare-ups and my anger, she had noted me as somebody who is quite angry. I mean, like, no doy. I do work well with other people, just don't step on my nerves. We can work great together. Just don't trample on my nerves. I give you leeway. I say certain things. I shouldn't give you a finger and then you want an entire forearm. No, that's not how it works. Because once you start doing that, then you are getting on my nerves. So basically what my mom said was that I am going to be somebody who is difficult to work with. Extremely difficult to work with going into the future. And as much as I don't want that, it's actually been reflecting recently with regards to the whole podcast issue that I'm talking about right now. I'm angry because I would love things to be done in a way that I want them to be done, because I see a trajectory of success being projected this way, but no, this guy wants to go this way. Hey, Papa? In any case, that was a nugget of wisdom that my mom actually dropped on me. But in any case, continuing speaking about my mom, I actually spoke to my mom about something very, very important today. So I know I'm not the only one, but recently, when it comes down to consuming a lot of content and the kind of people that I surround myself with in life, I feel as though I am falling behind, right? Which is weird because, dude, I turned 20 this year. I came out of high school in 2024. How can I already be feeling like I'm being left behind? I'm going to be entering my second year of university. How am I already feeling like I'm being left behind? I'm right where I'm supposed to be. But I've been finding, and especially when I don't want to use the word compare, but compare myself to my friends or my friendship circle, they're all in the same space that they're in. Right, and that I'm in, right? They're in university, they're still young, they're still living their lives, they're getting their educations. But I can't get over the fact that there's this thing inside me that keeps me awake at night that's telling me that I'm not doing enough. I've put down a goal for myself that I would like to be not financially independent, or if I can, be financially free by 25. It's a big goal to set, and I'm probably not even going to succeed in this goal until I'm in my late 20s. But it is a goal that I have set nonetheless. And so currently, when I'm observing the people that I surround myself with, or that I have surrounded myself with, and believe me, I have surrounded myself with incredible people, with the likes of I can't name names, because then if I name names, it's going to be like I'm trying to piggyback off of their own personal brand. They don't really have personal brands, but regardless, I don't want to piggyback off of other people's success. But do know I have been surrounding myself with good people, with really, really good and successful people. And in doing so, I feel like I'm falling behind, right? And these people, they aren't even my age. They are my age mates, so to speak, because these people are in their early to mid 20s, right? I'm turning 20 this year, later on in June. I'm turning 20. I'm going to be completing 20 years around the sun. So I really shouldn't be feeling like I'm falling behind, but I still do. You know, there's this thing, like I'm constantly sitting here listening to people who are in like people of, you know, high ranking status, you know, like people who actually make money. People who are making money. I sit here and I listen to their strategies and I'm like, okay, I've thought about that. I've done this. How could I have done that differently? Why didn't I do this differently? Constantly trying to take various approaches, right? What I am studying right now is within, you know, the business sector of things, you know, marketing and advertising. That's my baby. That's my baby. I still don't understand it completely as of yet, but I'm still learning, I'm still growing, and I'm going to make sure that by the end of it all, I am an absolute powerhouse. So wow, that was bad. So I've been consuming a lot of brand-based content, you know, a lot of business-based content, a lot of money-making content. And I've also been trying to step into certain places. I've been playing around with investing as of recently. And I'm going to keep going until probably I'm 45 and have solid enough dividends to live off of. Because guys, I don't want to lie, when it comes down to investing is not easy. It's easy, but it's not easy. You have to make the right steps when you are investing. You have to do your research. You have to make sure that you are investing in the right equities or company shares or even property investment. I actually regret not going into real estate. I actually do regret not going into real estate. In any case, I'm doing the thing. So I spoke to my mom about this, about me feeling behind, and she told me that no, it's good. It's good. It means that you're in the right place. If you are the most successful in a room, then most likely you're probably in the wrong room. You're not with people who are constantly trying to move beyond their current points of success. What my mom basically told me And she was in a rush, mind you. She was busy packing her things. She was actually going to work. She tells me that, no, I know exactly what you're going through. I know exactly what you are going through. And it changed my perspective how she actually perceived feeling behind, right? The way that she saw feeling behind, it's not even a sense of maybe you're not doing enough, but you are ready for more. Okay? Like, it was very, very interesting. Very, very interesting thing to think about. Very, very interesting thing to think about. Like, you are feeling behind not because you are doing things that are not enough to get you to where you want to be, but rather you are ready to progress into a different stage in your life. You are actually ready for more. And I don't want to lie. I felt some some master Shifu energy going on there, like some master Uguay wisdom, like ooh. And so to speak, that actually cheered me up a lot. And it pushed me to make this video right now. I mean, come on, man. Come on, bruv. I don't know why I'm so weird when it comes down to making these videos. It's been so long since I've been in front of a camera. So the interaction's a bit strange. I'm kind of nervous. I don't want to lie. But that's just a little nugget of wisdom that I wanted to share. You see, I wasted an entire 17 minutes of your time entertaining you with my dumb stories and then sharing you. I hate English. Genuinely, I don't like English. I hope you enjoy the video. Please like, subscribe, whatever. I just needed to make something to put onto YouTube, honestly. Otherwise, what the heck, man?